would have to say that would have to be one of the highest scores for a Chattooga player. The Foster brothers, they battled in football season back and forth between the highest scorer, and I believe Isaac was the one who will leave Chattooga as the highest scorer in football with Isaiah behind him. I could have that reversed because I always reverse the twins, but for Isaiah to hit 1,500 points, he hit his 1,000th point very early in his junior year, really. At the Almerchi game, he hit his 1,000th point, and it's just really an exciting time for them.
That's really going to benefit these guys tonight, especially if they stay just the way they appear right now. Watch pregame, because see what you see on the end of the number in the game from Thomasville. 325 miles run, that's 6 hours, though. It's a little longer on a tour bus.
Right.
So you're hoping that wears on them a little bit, but the point difference is what gets you the most. They give up 54 points to them. They scored 58.
Oh, wow.
So there is a ton of opportunity to score points. And if Coach Rose comes out to score, that's what she loves to do. Speed versus size.
Well, the crowd is a packed house, totally. There's 1,240 seats here at Tribe Pride Arena, and I would say they're all taken right now. It's standing room only. We've got a crowd off to both sides of us, over in all the corners, so it's a very packed house. The whole community's just been a buzz today. Very proud of how far the boys have came, the dedication that they've came. All season long, they've kind of been going back and forth over kind of not getting the respect that they really should have so far, but
they've really been getting more respect this year. One thing that you'll hear a lot about is the region actually.
Well, even in region, we've defeated our players. Our teams went out there. We beat Coosa, we beat Rockmart, we beat Model. By 20, 30, 40 points, and still we're kind of snubbed by the Rome press, snubbed by a lot of people, whether or not they were really that good. And I'm like, well, it's not just that we score; we keep others from scoring. Our defense is so impressive.
Absolutely. The phrase I heard a lot across the region this year was that they're winning. Anytime there's a loose ball, these guys on the floor, they have absolutely no problem doing that. And when you're 6'8" versus 6'2", 6'2" gets to the floor a lot quicker.
That's true. That's true.
One thing Coach Rose may be looking at too is the one loss that these guys had regular season in January was against Bain, 19 team. They were 7-18 after they beat the by double digits, mind you.
Wow.
They were not a tall team, though. They had a couple of big guys at 6'4", 6'5", the rest, seniors, same size as us. Might take a page out of their book. We'll just have to see what Coach Russell's game plan is when we come off tonight.
Well, we're going to let y'all take in a little bit of the sights and sounds of the pregame. We would like to give a shout out to all of our sponsors who helped make this possible. Harvey Southton Auto, Flegal Insurance with Tony Jones, Tony White over at White Alignment, Jefferson's Miss Patty. She also made little gift bags for all the players to give out, just to show her appreciation for what they brought in. Kaufman Funeral Home, Ken Bruce, Dove's Flowers, and Blessed and Dressed. We'll let you take in some pregame now.
Coaches and spectators at all GHSA times in the day. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated in the grounds and are removed from the exercise. Spectators are not allowed to enter constitution during warm-up or while a contest is being conducted. We do thank you for your cooperation and emotional sportsmanship at today's event.
And would like to add that today is Malachi Mack, number 33's 16th birthday. I know he's hoping for a nice birthday present with a win that would send us into the Elite Eight. And the way I look at the bracket, I feel like Swainsboro probably will end up being the next one, but you never can tell.
Regardless, whatever one seed we read, as far as some of the artists we picked across the state from down in Thomasville, this very well is going to determine who wins this one.
Yes, yes.
These two teams by far away have a head and shoulders better than us. As most people know, Swainsboro, the other one seed in this corner of the bracket, if Swainsboro wins the bottom and they have a tough game, they will run out to make fun of these Indians. Some of the other long drive. There's a couple of coaches let's see what we have from Mr. Perry and see if this team is electric.
Well, the crowd is electric. It is just intense. So I already feel like I'm losing my voice.
Now, one thing to remember, Tri-Pride Arena has one loss, and that was a playoff win last year. Greater than Christian. They came out, played confident, like they had nothing to lose. A couple inches bigger than the position. Flat out just felt like it was something. This is not
Right.
guys are becoming better and stronger. I think this is going to
Ladies
be
and
something to
gentlemen,
watch.
welcome to the second round of the 7AA playoffs between the Thomasville Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians. Introducing the starting lineup for the Thomasville Bulldogs. Lacey Perry, number 1. From Terriers, Bullseye, number 2. Jordan Powell, number 3.
Thomasville definitely brought a lot of fans. As you can hear them, I'm sure, in the video. They brought a whole chartered bus, a pep bus. So
Thomasville also sporting the red. The Bulldogs actually stayed in the red.
And Luke Wallace, number 15.
The Indians' one sole championship in history that belongs to the women. This is 3 years ago.
right.
They had learned him a coach. Their win was against Central High School.
Very cool. Well, here come our Indians.
Number 3,
All the Chattooga fans are on their feet cheering on our boys.
This is truly the first surpass of the crowd. Every seat is taken. I don't see an empty seat. Not a lot of people in their own ways. They move out to a lot of red out here with both these teams.
Right.
and number 14, Ivy Foster.
Chattooga Indians are 2-1 all-time in home playoff games.
Well, that was absolutely beautiful. Looks like we're going to have Jay going up for the tip-off. And
If you've ever want to know just how tall Jay Shropshire is at 6'3", have him stand next to Arkansas recruit Reggie Perry at 6'8". And now the tip into round 2. Thomasville control the tip. Man coverage quickly. Jay covering the ball on the left wing. Looking down low, nothing.
Let's go,
Turnover quickly for the Indians. Jay to a cutting Montanious Shropshire. It's good.
that's a great start.
Perry goes up for his 2. He'll get nothing. Great defense by the Indians. Foster's down on the floor. They're going to be slow to get up. Indians move the ball and a 2-point lead. Right down the lane. Here we go. Shoot. Just the way they drew it up for nothing for the Indians. Thomasville on the right wing, looking to get something established. Montanious Shropshire easily looking a foot shorter than Reggie Perry down low, trying to keep him away from the rim. Let's offense go down low. Perry's going to have an opening. And blocked from behind. Isaac Foster, the quarterback, on the floor as well.
That was beautiful.
Speed versus size for the first 3 minutes is working out.
is good. Fouls on number 12. And number 1 is the line to shoot one. Foul number 14. 33. basket is good from number 5, number 2 to the line to shoot one. Number 2 is the line to shoot. Shooting 1 and 1. He makes 1.
this arena ever in its 2 years existence. 6'9" junior, 6'8" sophomore, and for the first time in postseason, they played together for a few minutes in the first quarter. We thought that'd be a problem. We cut right down the paint. All of our guards, 5'11", slick, had no problem. Devin Clark, twice on. Jumps right, no problem at all. If the shots start falling from outside, Thomasville's going to have a lot of problems trying to figure out what to do, because this game's a 1-point game at 31-30 in favor of the road team.
We're going to take a little break right now.
Jamal. We'll put a limit on the clock. We'll start out shooting layup. Layup will use 2 passes. So we'll go to
Hello out there. Thanks for tuning in to All on Georgia's broadcast of the Chattooga Indians and Thomasville Bulldogs.
camera starts back up, you'll have to clear off the way.
Okay, everybody, we're about a minute and a half away from the third period starting. Just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors who made this broadcast possible. Harvey South End Auto, Legal Insurance, Tony White, Jefferson, Kaufman Funeral, Ken Bruce, and Blessed and Dressed Boutique. All these people and so many others in the community just want to show their appreciation and how proud they are of how far the Chattooga Indians have came. Their determination this season. We're a minute away and it's about that time again, Dawn. Did you catch your breath? Did you get you a drink? Start dropping in.
And they're going to leave the Arkansas commit behind 5-on-4. Looking in the corner, Isaac. The quarterback on the floor. No. Gonna miss that. Isaiah, 3-on-1, he tries to block it. Gets to it. We're all tied up. The senior guard makes it so. Thomasville not excited about that.
Dawn, this has been a very intense back and forth game the whole entire time from the time that we had tip-off. It's been back and forth, and I know these players are just running on pure adrenaline right now. I've been running on adrenaline all day. I've been telling my friends, I was like, I feel like I'm going to be out there taking the court. It's just a very intense game.
This is truly a team effort. Scores all the way up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores all night. And we're only halfway through.
Right.
a little heavy. Nobody in foul trouble yet. A handful of guys with 2 fouls. But that's what you do when you keep a 69 guy off the rim. It's going to happen now. This is that time of the playoffs. They're in the 6-9 cut is right to shot. Last time we were in, it's people foul points. We're getting Quentin Johnson, the sophomore. He gets his own rebound. Looks for Isaiah, the left-handed Gibbons Rise. The scoop. They're going to say steps. It's going to go back to Thomasville. Lead changes the ball. And for those who are out some of the reason was, the reason we look at this game as Chattooga Indians has been amazing play. They are playing these guys like they're all 6'9". Pass just off the mark. Chattooga with the ball, tied up 4:30 remaining. Isaiah Foster, the senior, 9 points away from 1,500. He'll go to Schropp. Price down low. Pass back to Shropshire. Cannot get a block from behind. Big pass to Thomasville. Try to get it in. They missed the block. The rebound's missed. And Devin Price comes through it. Isaiah Foster, turnover. Indians have the ball. Isaiah Foster behind the back, and he's going to pull it back out. Try to set up some offense. 37 on the goal. Missed it tonight. They'll shoot that out. Turnover, no. A lot of pressure. Shooting for a foul. He's not going to get that. And here comes Isaac Foster, the brothers again. Doesn't look like he'll be friendly that time. Once again, Chattooga with the rebound. Devin Price sky high. He's playing rebound for rebound with Reggie Perry. Great pass to Clayton. Dish to Isaac. Isaac has Jay Shropshire open. He's got Isaiah, the left-handed killer. No, he'll miss. Got a big rebound. And they're going to call the foul on Isaac. A little clearing out when Reggie Perry went up for that rebound. Home crowd not excited. A little talk of a half between officials. The foul count right now 1 for 1. A little more even now. They're not having to keep the big guy off the rim so far. 37 all 3 to go in the third. Tribe Pride looking for an entrance to the Elite 8. Perry from outside. He looks to drive. Will he pull up? Pulls up his dribble. Devin Price all over him once again. Shot from 15. No good. They're missing the mark. That time, we're going to have a foul. And they're going to call it against Chattooga on that one, Casey. Came in a little out of control, it appeared. Had his back turned to the man playing defense and gave him the shooting foul. And to the line goes Quindarius Thomas, who only has 3 points on the night. The sophomore hits his first of 2 to take a 1-point lead. 2:54 remaining in the third. They'll make 2. The lead goes the other way now. Indians down 2. 2:53 remaining here in the Sweet 16, looking for a trip to the Elite 8 for the first time in 25 years. Devin Price, the sophomore, looking, picks up his dribble on the wing, goes to Clayton inside. Isaac Thomas has the pass down low. Back to Price. Misses the mark barely, and we have a big slap. We can hear it the other 94 feet away. That's going to go right on Quindarius Thomas. Just was at the foul line. It evens out. Carmer comes back. Devin Price, quite possibly one of his best games of the year. Now on the line, looking for 2 to tie things up. Shot 1, just off the mark. Well, the hero from game 1 against Temple comes in. Montavious Shropshire. He'll get a much needed breath of air to give a super sophomore there. And we'll make 1. Devin makes 1. We're down 1. 39-38. The senior guard coming down the court one more time. Jordan Powell, 5'8", 155. Very calm. Only a couple of points, but a handful of assists. At the top of the key, they're going to shoot for 3. And they're going to make it off the glass. Luke Wallace, another sophomore with 3. Indians down 4, the biggest deficit of the night for the Indians. Shropshire back to Isaiah on the right wing.
Shropshire's in the corner. Will he go for one? He'll try again. This one will be off the mark. Isaiah with the ball up top on a great rebound from Shropshire. They slow down and make half-court offense work again. Shropshire has a chance. He'll pull up. He's going to shoot for three with double team on him. Not that time. Devin Price trying to win the battle, and the Indians will win it.
Isaiah came up with it.
The left-handed killer cleans up. 2-point game. Thomasville up to 1:47 to go in the third. Reggie Perry trying to drive on Shropshire. The shot's up. No good. Unfriendly rim. Indians have the ball and a chance to take the lead.
Isaiah Foster came up with it again.
They've got a foul in the backcourt, and then once again it'll be on number 2, Vontarius Woodbright. That is his 4th foul. As far as offensive output, Woodbright is the only other man for this team putting in points. They lose him, and they lose a formidable offensive game. And they'll sit in the third against the line down. Coming in for sub number 20, Taylor House. Again, another sophomore. Indians with the ball on the front line down 2, 1:30 to go. Isaac Foster. Back to Isaiah up at the top. 20 Isaac from 20 now. Defense swarming. Indians looking for a chance. Jay to Shropshire. Shropshire's going to drive. Looks for an interior pass. Has one. And again, an errant pass from Reggie Perry, trying to make something out of nothing many, many times tonight, throwing the ball away on those opportunities. 1:18 remaining. That means in the front court. Isaiah at the top, pass single, covers, pulls up his dribble. Isaac. No. Big pass down low from Jay to Montavious. We're all knotted up again at Tri-Pride. 42-all, a trip to the Elite Eight on the line. Thomasville driving the paint, fakes a pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. The senior guard, Jordan Powell, wanting a foul for contact. Isaiah quick to help him up. 42-all, 1 minute remaining.
I think that's one thing that people who do not know these kids understand, that the heart that is this team, the character that is this team. On Saturday before the first playoff game against Temple, all the team got up to go support the rec league kids on their own choice. They attend kids' birthday parties. They're good members of our community.
And we've got a foul on number 10. That's going to be Quindarius Thomas, his 2nd. And I'll tell you, speed is killing size right now. The score's knotted up, but I'll tell you the advantage goes to speed. He's 6'8". Reggie Perry, Arkansas committed for just joining us, actually has all the points for Thomasville. He's getting close to 20, just a couple of fouls on him. And he has something to see, however, he's having to be shoulder below for us. Indians now 35 to go in the third. Driving, Jay Shropshire looking for his rhythm outside. He's going to pass off. Montavious drives, they'll give him nothing but Isaac from outside on the right wing. Bang! Nothing but buckets. Tri-Pride, a 3-point lead for the Indians. And they take their biggest lead in quite some time. Thomasville looking for one shot. Reggie Perry, the Arkansas commit on the wing. He'll pass it away. 9 to go. 7 to go. The crowd loud. Perry spins, looks for a shot. He'll get it. They are down 1. 3 to go. Isaiah, the left-handed killer from 47. No good. An amazing period of basketball, Casey. After 8 more minutes and only 8 to go, the Indians with a 1-point lead. For all the doubters across the state, you might want to stay and watch.
Yeah. Welcome to the game. So here, going into the 4th period, Chattooga's up by 1 point. It's been a very, very intense game. I mean, you can't wipe this smile off my face. I'm just so proud of these kids. Of the fans, of the turnout, packed capacity, 1,240 butts in the seats here. We got people standing everywhere. Everyone's just screaming their heads off.
Now the thing we've heard all day long is weak region.
That's how we've heard all year.
Reference the records of all the other teams. Folks, I'm no mathematologist, as my old teacher would say, but there's a reason all the other teams have the records they do. Chattooga came to town, undefeated in their region, only 1 loss in this arena in 2 years, and they don't want to start tonight. And now starting the 4th quarter for their first trip to the Elite Eight in 25 years.
Yes.
The Indians with a 1-point lead. Thomasville to start the half with the ball. Having trouble inbounding. And timeout, Thomasville. which was a good thing. Close to getting a backcourt violation on their big man. So we'll have our first timeout just a second into the fourth quarter.
Well, right now I just would like to take a little moment to thank the sponsors who made this broadcast possible. Harvey's South End Auto. Right now they're offering a tax anticipation deal where you go in, you know you're going to get your tax return, and honestly there's no better thing that you could use your taxes on than getting a new ride. Or if you got a 16-year-old that's needing a car, it's a great thing, so you should stop by and talk to them.
Now the foul advantage going to Chattooga this half. Haven't had to do a lot to keep these guys off the rim, but now both big men are in for Thomasville. They are down one. The Indians leading, 7:55 to go in this ball game. Just over 7.5 away from a trip to the Elite Eight for someone. They go to the big man, Titus right down low. He misses the mark.
Devin Price comes up with the rebound.
Once again.
Yes.
Unbelievable play by the sophomore.
He really picked up where he left the Temple game in the fourth quarter.
Foster to Foster again, left to right wing. They look down low to Price. He's going to go up on the 6'9" man and draw the foul. Speed definitely working tonight against the size of Thomasville. Devin Price once again to the line. The Indians shooting foul shots extremely well compared to the rest of the season. Let's see if they continue in the fourth. Just missed the mark. Again, our sophomore, so he's really coming around this year. So much he's done to help this team.
And you can tell the conditioning of the Indians. They're not huffing, they're not puffing, they don't look tired, they don't look fatigued. They're in the prime condition.
This gym is as hot as it was in the summer, and they're playing with remarkable ease. Thomasville huffing and puffing just a little bit. A lot of defense, and it's going to go off the senior guard. Isaiah Foster, the left-handed killer, hounding the experienced guard. Thomasville in danger, true danger of being put out in the round of 16. They have been in the playoffs 15 consecutive times. Chattooga only 2. And this team from a region that they say is a little bit down, having no problem playing this team. Isaac Foster from way downtown line. A 5-point game, the largest of the night.
We will take that.
Still did it go out, Perry? It sure did. Bull Indians. Casey, this crowd is electric.
Yeah, I've got cold chills.
The fans losing their mind on both sides. A lot of people on their feet. And definitely the thing we're seeing tonight, tale of two halves.
Yes.
Size really did well for Thomasville in the first half. Not so much the second. Speed. All over at the half court.
Yes.
Shropshire not hitting on any passes, on any shots. Isaiah Foster all over the place. And they're going to catch a foul on the senior guard. They wanted to travel, but they're going to call a foul on number 3, Jordan Powell, the senior. Or did they get it on number 2?
No, yeah.
Vontarius Woodbright.
That's his fifth.
His 5th foul is disqualified with 7 minutes remaining. The only other offensive output person of any consequence for this team. And now it's Reggie Perry, the junior, and all his sophomores. The left-handed killer on the right wing, looking down low. No, he goes to Isaac up top. They're going to set up half-court offense again. Looking. Isaiah to drive. The flex. Can Jay hit finally? Bang! Money! Buckets comes alive in the fourth. We're up 8. Titus Wright is in trouble down low. Jump ball. Chattooga ball. Timeout Thomasville. They forced the Bulldogs into a rare fourth quarter timeout. With 6:38 remaining, all 1,200 fans are on fire. Chattooga 52. Thomasville in their 15th consecutive playoff, 44.
All season long, I've had people message me after I've written articles. Is Chattooga really that good? Yes, they are.
Absolutely that good. Speed, speed, and more speed. If you weren't here for your pregame, we talked about how we spoke with other coaches around the region. They call this team wood eaters. Every loose ball on the floor, everyone dives. And we'll tell you, 6 foot tall gets down to the wood a lot quicker than 6'8". They're having trouble with this Chattooga offense. And if the full court press continues, and finally, in the final minutes of game 2 of the playoffs, Jay Shropshire finds the threes again.
Very good.
Surely that has been things. The largest lead of the night, 52-44, 6.5 to
How
go.
many points does Isaiah have now?
Isaiah Foster at the half had 14.91. We have not got his point count for the second half as of yet. I guarantee you, as you'll
testify to. All these guys will give away every record for this win if they can pull one out. Jared Gross in his third year coaches well, and there's another proof of it. Isaiah Foster, the left-handed killer, just shy of 1,500 points, climbs the mountain. The Arkansas commit really rattled at this point with his sophomores. 10-point lead. Thomasville on a 300-mile road trip cannot find the basket on the west end of the court. They'll draw a foul. Montavious Shropshire.
Montavious is still smiling though, so.
Montavious still smiling away, and that's fine. Jared Gross in his third year, first varsity coaching job ever, 67-12.
Yes.
This team really, and a full cabinet still there. Reggie Perry pulls up from outside. No, he misses the mark. He fills the
Kevin Pass came up with the rebound.
Reggie Perry's the one. And that's what Reggie Perry does.
Right.
He blocks it to the second row, sign an autograph, we'll take it. We'll cheer for you at Arkansas, but we want you to go home tonight. The Indians up 10. Thomasville with no rhythm. Perry trying to do it all on his own, and if that's any sign, he's just the guy for it. But now Jay Shropshire, who finally found a three-point rhythm just moments ago. Reggie Perry's going to guard him. The left-handed killer to his brother. Now we're going to play the half-court offense. Thomasville playing like they're bottom of 7AA, trying to find a way to win. Turnover, a rare turnover in the second half by the Indians. Thomasville slowing down half-court offense. Down 10, 5.5 to go, 54-44 Chattooga. An Elite Eight trip, the first one in 25 years on the line. And they're going to have the foul on Isaac Foster down low. Hey, Isaac Foster is 5'0", and he's playing 6'9" Titus Wright. A 10-point lead now as Thomasville drives, pushing through Isaac Foster. Not a foul to be found. Perry stuck 20 feet away. Not where his coach wants him, I promise you. Another timeout. Thomasville completely frustrated with 5:22 remaining in the fourth. Thomasville 44. That's right, Chattooga 54. It's all on Georgia at Tri-Pride Arena. Casey, the best game this team has ever played in this arena, and they have not let up. And folks, for those of you watching for the first time, this is the way they play every night.
It is.
It has nothing to do with what teams come to the court. This is a team with a 10-year coach who's taken his team to the state championship game twice in the past 10 years and to the playoffs all 10 years. And they're playing this way like they would play against our Merchant, a Dade County, even a Gordon Central. It's the same ball game.
You know, all week I've just thought of this game as being a David versus Goliath battle because I pulled up these kids' stats and we're looking at their size, looking at their history, looking at their schedule, their games, their wins, their accomplishments, and then looking at our boys, you know.
They have not changed offensive schemes, Thomasville. And Chattooga continues to stay man, working well so far, a lot of trouble. And we've got a foul going the other way. Titus Wright, the big sophomore, is going to get called for a push. Now in the bonus, the Indians start going to the charity stripe. Will they continue to shoot free throws? I'll even give them the 1-and-1. It's a 1-and-1. Unless the call is wrong on the board, Casey, and that's always possible. We go by the book. Chattooga will have the ball in the front court. A 10-point lead. Half-court offense. Isaac Foster, the quarterback on the field and now on the hardwood. He's going to get a 5-count and a half. Lots of pressure, but nothing's happening. Very poised. The senior-heavy team looks amazing out there right now. Trapped in the corner, Isaiah Foster, the left-handed killer, looking to make some headway. Senior guard for Thomasville. Also guarding. 4:44 remaining. 10-point lead for Chattooga. Thomasville not sure what to do. Continues to stay back in their man offense on their heels. The left-handed killer to drive. He has opening from 10. No, he'll dribble it out. Like he's playing an 0-24 team. Absolutely no mercy. Again, hand fake to the point guard for Thomasville. They're not even going to shoot on him. Devin Price for two! A 12-point lead! And the preseason number one is David Dozen.
And now the fans are up.
Now they're going to call the ball out in Chattooga. From this vantage point, a tough call is all we'll say. But the point guard, a big Michael Jordan Finals hook on him, something they may not have seen. They did not call that. So, hey, a little bit of back and forth, maybe a little karma. 4:10 remaining. The Indians up a dozen, looking for their first Elite Eight trip in 25 years.
Thomasville has been there many times in the past 10. Montavious out to Isaac at the top. Reggie Perry, the Arkansas commit, is clearly rattled trying to carry this team on his shoulders. Shropshire holding onto the ball. Will he find another three? Pulls up his dribble. No. Isaac now with the ball. 3:45 remaining. A dozen-point lead at Tri-Pride. Shropshire looking. No, he is very poised. They go to a cutting Isaiah Foster, who's on the floor. Ball all over. They're all over the ground. Reggie Perry has a breakaway. And they're going to get the foul. He was going to the rim, and you have to. But as Jay Shropshire told us after the game in round one, he was very clear. Look, we might not be able to keep him out of the paint, but he's not going to get in the rim. But Reggie Perry right now knows he's shaking. We talked about it a little bit earlier. A great demeanor young man. He seems to have very good class about him. Both it's helping each other when he's involved for sure. You don't like to see that for anybody, but he's a young man who's trying to make He's made a very long trip to come to Tri-Pride. Down a dozen. Chattooga. 3:30 remaining. Any subs waiting to come in? One for Thomasville. Perry, the Arkansas commit, hits his first of two. An 11-point lead for the Indians. By far the largest lead this team has had. And it appears Perry is cramping up. And at 6'8", shakes off his sub with a leg cramp. He knows this team needs him. They are sophomore heavy all the way around. Except for the other man, Montarius Woodbright, who fouled out early in the fourth. He's the only points this team is really committed to. 10-point lead at Tri-Pride. The Indians continuing to hold on to the ball and stay in a half-court offense. Steal by Perry. 3:20 remaining. Very slow in bringing the ball up the court. And they're going to call timeout Thomasville. Up 10 points. Chattooga smelling a huge win if they can hold on. They need to continue to play their ball, and Jared Gross, third-year coach, will do his magic and hopefully has the right words for it.
Chattooga's definitely starting to slow down the game when they get the ball and they're going on their round. They're trying to take control, eat up the clock just to ensure their lead.
Right now, a 10-point lead for these Indians, and definitely trying to slow it down. That time cost them just a touch, and we'll take one. A big strip from the long wingspan of Reggie Perry, and now Thomasville with the ball in the front court, but down 10 against a very fast Chattooga team, and just as fast as they've been all year. For those of you who haven't watched, they are not just all of a sudden playing fast. The speed continues here. Remember, this is a team that came into the season preseason #1 by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Lost their first four against a higher class Lowndes, a higher class Tip. Went out of state days later to lose to huge class schools that were state champs in other states. Then went on a tear. Thomasville trying to find their way back in the lead eight, but the Indians had Tri-Pride in a packed house, wanting to keep them out. 3 minutes to go. Pass down low is lost by Thomasville. A scramble. No one clearly comes up with it. Finally, Thomasville in the corner, and Montavious Shropshire Monty will get called for another foul. 3 minutes remaining. Still not in the bonus, though. The Indians are. One more for Thomasville. They're down 10, 3:01, ball in the front court. Reggie Perry continuing to limp noticeably. Can't tell if it's just a leg cramp or it's maybe a sprain. Devin Price, who's played way above his game, does it again. Big rebound and deflection. Isaac Foster plays a part. And they'll call a foul in the backcourt. Or do we have a timeout? We'll see. No one's really signaled. No, we do have a timeout. So with 2:52 remaining and both teams getting close to the bonus, Chattooga already there. Thomasville 46, Chattooga 56. Chattooga's head coach Jared Gross in his third year, 67-12. A lot of talk about how this team was loaded from the start, and when they became seniors, would have a great chemistry. Joke's on them. The sophomores and juniors have filled the cupboard.
Oh, very much
Next year, it's going to be very hard pressed to not be quite just as good.
And all of our basketball players are multi-sports players. Devin Price is outstanding on the diamond. He's good at football. Clayton Johnson, they say he's better at baseball than he is at basketball, which is kind of unbelievable. And he will be practicing as a quarterback next year as well. He twisted his ankle, so he wasn't on the football field that much this year. The twins, track, football, basketball. I mean, all of our kids play so many other sports, and I think that makes their athletic ability, their wrestling. You see them move and you see them do things, and you're like, you shouldn't be able to do that, you know?
Absolutely amazing. And Devin Price, by far, player of the game. He has played above his game. He's outkicked his coverage, as they say, taking on 6'8" Reggie Perry, the Arkansas commit, and winning. Looking for a pass from the backcourt, and they're going to get a foul. It'll be on number 3, the senior guard, Jordan Powell, who's not in foul trouble, but by far we're going to go to the line one more time. Foul shots will come into play. And now Isaac Foster, the quarterback on the gridiron, out here in the hardwood looking for points. Up 10, 56, 46, 2:52 to go. And Reggie Perry finally taking his spot down low on foul shots. And came back, getting a breath of air in the first 2 periods. He knows his team needs him. Just a moment ago, waved off the substitution. Even though he's having visible injury to his leg, he knows this team needs him. Last year, they made it to the Elite 8 on the shoulders of himself and a ton of seniors.
Right.
They're gone. It's now Reggie Perry and a cast of others. The Indians, senior heavy, looking for an 11-point lead. They've got it. Will they get 12? No. It bounces out. Up 11. Thomasville starting to look for answers that haven't found one yet. Perry on the wing, holding his dribble. Shropshire, step for step, spin move off the glass. Good. And Thomasville will call another timeout. Surely getting to the bottom of the barrel on those. They've had to call a ton here in the fourth. Your score, 2:38 remaining. 57-48. Tribe.
What a game.
The only loss in Tribe Pride Arena, the second year of its existence here, in a beautiful facility if you've never been here. Seat back, 1,200 seat, and it's a AA school. The only loss they've ever had here was in the first round of the playoffs last year with an inexperienced playoff team, mind you, at that time, to a Georgia Atlanta Christian. I always get GAC wrong.
Right.
GAC, we'll say GAC.
Acronyms.
Now, the one thing they remember from that game, we played a great game. We sure did at Chattooga. But they played a little better. They were poised. They were tall in every position. They did the things you needed to win that kind of game and do it pretty confidently.
Right.
That gave us our only loss. However, for a team that's they very well experienced their first loss this early in a long time, the Tribe's now doing that against us here on their home court, not wanting to give up a second loss at home in gym history. Inbounding in the backcourt. Tribe gets it in. Thomasville looking for fouls, and they're going to call a foul on Reggie Perry. Perry is now going to get a technical foul. He tried to slap the ball away from Isaiah Foster, but the joke's on him of all the men to actually play gamesmanship. Isaiah has no problem with that.
Right.
He'll treat you with respect, but the Reds won't let that happen as they have number 2's back. And we have to be very close to 1,500 points. This very well may be the pair of shots that does it. Up 9, and Thomasville starting to panic. And a long trip home. Foster looking for double digits again. 57-48. Will it be a 10-point lead? Bah! Reggie Perry tried to carry this team as long as he could. Then tried to step up his game when he lost his only offensive juggernaut, Montarius Woodbright. And now it's costing him. He's getting visibly frustrated. Good. Back to an 11-point lead, and they will have the ball. Because remember, we are in bonus situation. There was a foul and a technical. And you've put one of Chattooga's all-time leading scorers at the line to go over 1,500 points. Foster has 2 more shots and a chance to make this lead 13. Let's make it a dozen. 60-48 with 2:36. I don't even know why we list sponsors in a 1,200-seat facility that is packed out. Surely they're all here. They have to be, Cassie. This is the most amazing setting for a AA playoff game this early in the playoffs we've ever seen.
It is a beautiful, beautiful facility. Everything at Chattooga.
Baker's dozen on the foul. The Tribe's up 13. 2:36 to go in double bonus. Reggie Perry with a cast of others. The Arkansas commit trying to make things happen. He doesn't want the 320-mile trip home to be a long one. Clock rolling. Isaac Foster with the ball, trying to get it into the front court. Lots of pressure from the senior guard. He will get it in. Now the 5-second count will commence. Isaiah Foster with almost an intentional foul, pushed from behind. Number 23, Benjamin Tillman, the coach's son, comes in to take a few fouls to get the ball back. Isaiah Foster surely at 1,500. No official count at this point. We'll check the book to make sure at the end. Looking to make this a 15-point lead. Nobody across the state will expect this. You talk about coaches.
Actually, I definitely I did. I expected it. When you watch this, and you can tell that Thomasville now, Don, they're just melting down. There's been a meltdown between them, foul trouble, everything else, even with the fans. Their fans are sitting down. They're being very respectful. They are being respectful.
15-point lead. We're beating them like the middle school. 63-48, 2:24 remaining. Thomasville needs help. Reggie Perry, hats off to him, though. He looks as calm as could be. Like they're down one. Spin move on the baseline. Montavious, they're double team with Isaiah. Shots are outside. Will they get the steal? No. He is hounding Isaiah at the top. 2 minutes remaining. They're down 15. The Indians looking for a lead 8. Senior guard misses.
Isaac Foster comes down with it.
Benjamin Tillman, the coach's son, trying to compensate. Devin Price again trying to help out. Class act by the Indians. But this game is getting out of control quickly. We heard coaches and media in 1AA talk about how Thomasville, a fluke that they lost their championship game. But a lot of people across the state said, hey, Reggie Perry is almost a one-man show, and he's amazing enough to do it. Enough to win 18, 19 games. But folks will tell you, they have a lot of up-and-comers, and when you're playing senior speed, speed kills. Anybody that's a fan of tournament basketball will tell you, you'll pick senior guards every time, and that's what's happened here tonight. But hats off to the man walking up the court right now, Devin Price, easily played a foot above his game all year long. He looked amazing against the Arkansas commit. The second shot by Isaac for a 16-point lead. No, they both fall out. Perry with the ball, looks down at his underclassmen. 1:58 remaining. They're down 15. He tries to drive on his own. They back up a little. He misses the shot. Isaiah, the left-handed carry, looking for action. He'll pull back. Reggie Perry easily second wind down. Still a little sore. 5-second count begins on Isaiah as he looks. He's going to go unabated. 17-point lead. Drive up. A mess. 1:33 to go. 1:32 to go. The first trip to the Elite Eight for Chattooga in 25 years. Just 80 seconds away. A control foul. The Indians go to the line again, and this crowd is losing its mind. If you went on the bandwagon already, someone call the car lot. I know we have a car sponsor. Add one more. Tribe up 17 with 1:26 to go. It'll be a control foul. They'll remind you quickly, no shots on a control foul. Isaac Foster, the senior, inbounds to the front court. Jay Schropp controlling the ball now. Isaac. Reggie Perry, will we go to Schropp? They're going to try to bounce it off Perry, and Perry has quick hands for a big man. All his reports say that. 17-point lead. Watch the pressure. Will they let him? Sure they will. 2 points is 2 points, and the clock is ticking away. 1:07, 1:06. 1 minute left. Isaiah Foster will get another foul. The push on Jordan Powell, getting close to his fifth. He wanted to strip, and he fought hard, but definitely a big push. Isaiah Foster up to the task. The young man from Thomasville wanted to rub shoulders, and Isaiah, in a very let's play men moves, looked up at the scoreboard and walked to the foul line. A very class move. They're down 15, and they have 2 time zones to go home. This could be a long trip. The Indians want to make sure that goes concrete. 62 seconds remaining. 65-50, 66, sure. Hats off to whatever Jared Gross did between game 1 and game 2, because free throws are falling. And teaching the lesson that 6'8" boxes out just like 5'8" has worked. A 16-point lead with 62 seconds remaining. The Indians looking to make history and add to their total of most wins in a season, 26. Most consecutive wins, 22. 1 minute remaining. Thomasville obviously not quite sure what to do. They set a high screen. Got one pull up from 28. No good. Rebound Thomasville. They kick it out. 47, 46. Shot for 3 from the senior guard. Misses the mark. And Jay Schropp with the rebound. You've got 40 seconds remaining. Thomasville panicking. Reggie Perry has the ball in the left corner. He needs threes and lots of them. And they're going to call the foul on Isaiah Foster. Reggie Perry will get 3 shots, but surely a little too late. 67-50, 36 to go. And unless Reggie Perry finds a way to make these count for 13 a pop, this game looks to be in hand. Perry, the Arkansas signee, misses the front end. A 17-point lead with 36 to go.
Looks like the Indians are going to bring in freshman Jamarius Mosteller. He looks like he's about to check into the game for the first time. As a freshman, Jamarius has really put up some points for the Indians this season.
This team in a very tough region, a region the Atlanta Journal called one of the toughest in the state, only gives up 54 points a game. They've given up 67 tonight against a team in a region touted as down this year.
It looks like the Thomasville fans are starting to fire out slowly but surely.
Fire up the buses, Casey. It's a long ride home. And
It
a
is,
16-point deficit with half a minute to go. And now in the backcourt, lots of pressure. 36 to go. Jay Broom with the ball. 30 seconds to go. Looking for a pass. He's got one. To Glenn Walker. Driving. Will he get the foul? He sure will. And Glenn Walker, very, very representative of this last play that was hard just a couple of games ago. A lot of physical altercation with the away team. Glenn wanted to stand his ground. The seniors told him, hey, the scoreboard talks for you. He pulled his hands back on that play and said, I know I'm going to the free throw line.
Right.
Vlasic really maturing in a short amount of time, Casey. A 16-point lead with 28 to go. And the Tribe on its way to his first Elite Eight in 25 years. And folks, this is not just a senior-heavy team. The juniors and sophomores are unbelievable. You don't believe it? Ask anybody here if they could have won the game without the play of Devin Price, playing way above his height against the 6'8" Arkansas man, headed to the Razorbacks in a year.
And it's just good to look around the crowd right now. You see former Mayor Sorakash, who was on the championship team of the Somerville High School. You see our current mayor. You see Trine people. You see Lafayette people. You see all of Chattooga here. And it's just a very good thing for this community to have a team to get behind.
And now an intentional foul against number 14, Pearson Weatherspoon, the junior that comes in. The crowd on its feet has been on its feet for about the past 10 minutes as the clock goes. 12 seconds remaining. Chattooga is up 16. Guys, a lot of seniors made this team possible. They've been playing together for a long time. But folks, the juniors and sophomores have made the Elite Eight a real possible. When the others struggle to touch, very fun to watch. And now an intentional foul gives 2 to Clayton Johnson and the ball. These seniors have had a remarkable run, and the underclassmen now being brought into the fold of winning games. Watching Devin Price has been fun. A lot of key plays.
It has been.
Jay Shropshire finally finding his stroke in the fourth. Nobody panicked. The only other person on the court that looked as cool was Reggie Perry. Hats off to the big man for Thomasville.
Yes.
He never looked like he was losing the game, not once. He ran the team like his coach and did what he could, even through an injury in the last couple of minutes. He would not let his coach take him out. You have 10 seconds remaining.
And this
Chattooga
place is
looking
about
for
to go
free throw, pull
out.
out. 17-point lead. 5, 4, Tripod Arena on its feet. Glenn Walker's going to shoot a three anyway. The miss. The Indians go up to the Elite Eight. It was never close. Your score from Tri-Pride, Thomasville, in its 15th consecutive playoff run, 51. The Chattooga Indians, 68. Region 7 AA isn't that weak after all. A huge game tonight by the Tribe, seniors and underclassmen. The crowd's still on its feet, and the only people leaving are the ones headed to the bus, Casey. Amazing game. How will they ever leave this arena? Jay Schropp didn't have a great game as far as offense, but they were all over the boards, all over the floor. The seniors raising their own in the underclassmen. The big men end up being 6'2" a pop and not 6'9". The Indians now wait for the winner of the Swainsboro game. Swainsboro and Monticello playing right now. Swainsboro, a number 1 seed, picked to lose this game by a lot of people tonight. We'll have to check out those reports and see. If they win, there will be a coin toss to decide who will get the third and final site-driven game, the quarterfinals, the round of 8. Traditionally, it's the next day. School day tomorrow, Saturday. Maybe they do it Saturday. We have not heard yet. But I promise you, if they happen to win, it'll be a road trip. I bet everybody on that team will be shoved into Coach Jared Gross's Jeep. It's something they've waited a long time for, Casey. And now, like they just won the region championship.
Exactly.
For their first game ever, the whole crowd's standing, and they hold the entire team at half court with their fingers in the air towards their team. 68-51. If you're just joining us, it was a huge night for the Indians. The Chattooga High School basketball program, men and women, only have one state championship to their record. We talked about the mojo behind it. The win was an 88. Oh, Lamar Turner team undefeated, and they beat Central High School from Thomasville. This was a big game from the start. The lead changed hands 12 times in the first half. And when we changed halves and it went to the home side of the court in front of Coach Gross, offense was on. Half-court offense reigned tonight. The underclassmen superb. And they'll talk a long time about Devin Price and his first round. It was Montavious Shropshire. The region tournament, a lot of seniors made the mark. Closing out the season, Jay Shropshire, Isaiah Foster, Isaac doing a little damage. Midway, you even had Clayton Johnson coming off the court, making people wonder, who is that?
Devin
This
Price.
entire team, top to bottom, is deep, full of speed, and they'll all eat the court for a loose ball. Great game and a history moment tonight.
Just want to thank everyone who did tune in to the game and watch tonight. This is probably the biggest win in Chattooga High School history that I can recall. I graduated from Chattooga. We've had a lot of big games, but this is an epic win for us.
Northwest Georgia, all our regions up here, especially the region of 4A up to the north to us. Lots of teams make the playoffs every year, but they talk a lot about our region gets weak when it comes to the playoffs. We might win a game somewhere along the line, not known for winning one, maybe not two, definitely not getting into the third round. Well, tonight, Chattooga's changed that. It was their fourth home playoff game in history. They're 3-1 at home in the postseason. They definitely want to be home next week on Wednesday.
And it will come down to maybe a coin toss. If Swainsboro wins out, it's going to come down to a coin toss of which school will lose the game.
Monticello tonight playing at Swainsboro. A lot of people picking Swainsboro to lose this game. If Monticello can make things happen, it will definitely be welcome news to
And
Chattooga.
John, we're going to welcome the star of the game, Devin Price, to the stand for a little while.
Devin Price, welcome, sir, welcome. A great night today. Devin, one thing we can't help but notice, a lot of team spirit tonight.
I mean, we just, in practice, Coach always told us that we just got to stick together and play as a team. And I mean, when we're playing together, you see what we can do. We beat the best of the best. So just got to do what we got to do.
Pretty sure you were a solid 7'8" out there tonight. I mean, you really played head and shoulders above those big boys. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it makes me feel amazing. Coming into the game, they had us as an underdog, and people just kept telling me, all you got to do is jump with him. I mean, he's a big dude. He's going to look at me and say he can just kill me, but, you know, it is what it is.
One thing we were definitely proud of, a lot of press was given to the 6'8" Reggie Perry. He's committed verbally to Arkansas. You know, that's the University of the SEC. Hats off to him. He seems like a great team. What was his meaning on the court? He seemed trying to lead his troops. He enjoyed playing with the young man, and the reason we asked that is because you guys didn't change a thing to handle and beat these.
He's doing what he's got to do to make himself known, and I mean, I give him as much congratulations as I can, but I mean, we're at home. I just can't let him come in and do it, take over.
We noticed a lot of fouls down in the paint by yourself, by the Fosters. Anybody could get their hand on Reggie Perry when he penetrated. Is that part of the plan tonight, trying to keep the big man out of the paint because it seemed to frustrate him?
I mean, we knew that, like, watching film, we seen him cramp up in the end, and we knew we just had to go at him, try to get him in foul trouble, get him frustrated, and get him not off of his game. So, I mean, that was kind of the game plan.
And we noticed from the broadcast, Reggie Perry started to cramp up. He called off his coach. He wanted his son to come in for him. And he called him off, trying to carry it on his shoulders. But I'll tell you, we talked all week, and I'm sure you did too. Size versus speed. And speed obviously won that game tonight. What part of the preparation play, making sure you guys were ready to play that full court defense?
Coming into practice and just make sure he's in condition. We miss layups, we're on the stairs, or we got suicide, just competition and win this ball game.
That's one thing that I remarked on was just the fact that even as fast as y'all had played in the tempo of the game, y'all weren't winning, y'all weren't losing anything, y'all were still doing it, y'all were still together. So your practices were very physical, apparently.
With the starters, you know, I really can't say that we have a starting five, set starting five. I mean, freshman Stank, he comes out and he out-rebounds me in practices sometimes. So, I mean, it's just everybody giving 100% and trying to make everybody better.
We definitely want to give you your praise as well as the team. But the reason we say that is because after every game, the past dozen of games, and you can probably vouch for it if you think back to it, a different hero stepped up. Montavia Shropshire. There's no YouTube video on Montavia Shropshire. In game one, the only one who had a shot first quarter is Montavia. Tonight, we wanted to know, how do you play against a 6'8" guy who's going to the SEC? And the coach said it every chance we got to talk to him. 6'8" boxes out just like 5'8". You seem to actually take that in the hand and do very well with that. How did you feel about battling down?
I mean, it's just really just looking at him and saying, I mean, he's just another guy. With the model coming in with 6'6" guys, and you know how we played against them, I just knew that I had to do what I had to do to just get him out of the boards. I mean, we expected him to come in and get 10 or so dunks, and you know, but I just feel like I played good against him.
We heard it all week long. The dunk's still 2 points. The man will get his, as so many of the kids will say, he's going to get his. Let him get those points was one of the areas. Beat him with speed was another one. But I'll tell you tonight, Devin Price, you definitely made this game such a prayer. Everybody had their shot, and I know everyone is amazingly humble in case you can vouch for that. But guess what? Tonight you get a pat on the back as well. Very proud of your play tonight. And guys, good luck in the Elite Eight, your first trip.
First trip to the Elite. Devin, thank you for taking the time, and you go enjoy your win. And just thank you to everyone who tuned in to All on Georgia for this. We will be featuring the Elite Eight no matter which way we end up. If we have to go to Swainsboro, that's where we'll go. And just thanks again to all of our sponsors. One Chattooga, one tribe, and one people.
Indians. This was a team again that had absolutely no chance given to make it to the Elite Eight. And all the state media had the same thing said. Guys, it wasn't even close. It's a 17-point ball game. Your final from Tri-Pride Arena. Chattooga 68. Swainsboro in their 15th consecutive playoff, 51.
Thanks again.